I always tell people, the greatest lie white folks ever told African Americans wasn't Jesus. But that they were brought from Africa in chains on slave ships. People will actually tell you that there are melanated people indigenous to every continent on this planet except North America. It is not a coincidence that African Americans are the only people on the planet without a birthright. They tell you your history starts with slavery. Your history does not start with slavery.
I'm in New Orleans. This our culture. You know, the Indians, we going crazy right now, man.
New Orleans, Louisiana, the blues, French quarters, food, Bourbon Street, and of course, the unique spirit, atmosphere, and sounds are ingredients that preserve the original culture of the ancient aboriginals of North America.
Many of the customs and traditions of the North American Indians are preserved today by the black Indians of New Orleans.
Halito, that means hello in Shatta. Ayoba Ana Taha, that means joyful return of the day.
It's our tradition.
Say I'm the big chief on Mardi Gras Day.
Today is a joyful day for our tribe, the Chichoma Chapatulas. We have received a proclamation from Mayor Cantrell recognizing the Chichoma Chapatulas as a tribe, indigenous tribe of New Orleans, Louisiana, and all through the Delta, all the way up to Canada. So we have been here, and now we are reflecting our lineage and our heritage, and we are so proud of this day. Yakoke.
You know, we going crazy. We're in New Orleans. That's what it is, the culture. You know, Mardi Gras, the Indians, we go crazy. That's what we do.
In old New Orleans, black slaves were free on Sundays to sing and dance together in a field called Congo Square. After the slave rebellions of the mid-1800s, blacks were forbidden to assemble except on Mardi Gras. Today, New Orleans blacks, organized into tribes, still gather on Sundays to prepare for Mardi Gras and continue an old tradition.
You gotta take the history!
Many of the customs and traditions of the North American Indians are preserved today by the black Indians of New Orleans.
A long time ago, they used to fight. So they couldn't practice together because they were enemies. They just fought like that because they thought that was, to be an Indian, you had to fight. During the old days when they was fighting, when my spy boy signaled me that another tribe is coming, everybody tighten up. I tell my second line, look here, we getting ready to meet somebody. We got a gang we gonna meet. I'm a chief. When I meet another chief, he's supposed to make me get on my knees. You know, and Creole, umba mean what? Down. Huh? Umba. Get on your knees. Now how could I kneel with all this on me in that big crown? That's an insult. So then you tell them I don't kneel on. And that's when the fighting starts. That's what starts the fight. You meet your umba. Umba. Fire boy is the one, he's way up 3 blocks from the chief. And he's got a pair of binoculars on him and he's looking to see if he sees some feathers, other tribes coming. And if we see other tribes coming, he got the dance he do like that, you know what I mean, trouble coming. And then the flag boy, get that flag and he make the sound of me, you know, start doing that with the flag, and I know we getting ready to meet somebody. So I know 3 blocks ahead that I'm getting ready to meet somebody. And that tribe, they got their spy boy doing the same thing. So when you get ready, one tribe get ready to meet another one, man, they uptight. If the guy carrying a gun to protect me get close to me, and the other guy, they're doing the same thing.
May 28, 1830. President Andrew Jackson authorized the Indian Removal Act, forcing the people of the Southeast out of their ancestral lands to relocate west to Indian Territory. It is known in history as the Trail of Tears. The Seminoles of Florida still subjected to slavery and U.S. laws. They would find shelter in Mexico, where in 1829, Vicente Guerrero, the first black president of Mexico, outlawed slavery. The new arrivals would contract with Mexican government and guard the borders. They would become known in history as the Seminole Scouts. Led by Chief John Hoyce, who would successfully defeat 7 U.S. generals back in Florida. In 1870, he would join forces with the U.S. to eliminate the threat of the Plain Indians, who referred to the Seminoles as the Buffalo Soldiers, who would win the West and rebuild railroads and develop towns and posts for the U.S., who would once again not live up to the treaties. The Buffalo Soldiers would never get the land that they fought for. Their cultures and traditions still carried by the descendants today.
But when you think of a cowboy, you're probably picturing this.
So they would often make the cowboys in the books and the movies white, because a lot of white people would not go to see a movie or did not want to read a book about a black cowboy.
And so the image of the cowboy got whitewashed.
Black folks love country too. Actually, we started the country. We were country before country was cool.
We got people, horse clubs from Alabama, Mississippi, platinum riders out of Atlanta.
Freedmore, North Carolina.
We got Cobbtown.
I'm still Atlanta Joe.
See, we ain't saying anything about the Georgia family, but we all done came together here. We got Maryland. We got, I just want to say thank you for everybody. We got Raleigh.
Love to South Carolina. They call me big country. I'm really from Mississippi, so I'm representing the state of Mississippi first.
We got New Jersey. We got New York.
How y'all good folks doing? My name is Bobby Hampton. I'm from Cleveland, North Carolina.
We got, all you clubs, we want to say thank y'all. We got Tennessee, but Kentucky, everybody's out here. South Carolina's in the house.
They say, why you guys never go to Powwows? Oh, we go to Powwows. We just have our own. You take a look, this is them at their powwow. You take a look at us. Tribes from all over the Mississippian culture, the South, the Midwest, Southeast, Now I want you to take a look. This is them with their couple dances. I want y'all to pay real close attention. Okay? And now I want y'all to see our culture. Okay? This is our couples. We do the same thing. We just don't call it a powwow. Okay? We should see traces of their culture throughout everyone else here culture. They should be the dominant culture. But it's not. Southern culture, country culture. It's the dominant culture of North America.
Soul food is comfort food. Soul food is comfort food. It's satisfying. When you eat it, you know. Your taste bud says yes. Your taste bud has to say yes. It has to say yes.
If they don't say yes, it's not soul food.
It's not soul food.
3 pieces of chicken, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, candy yams, and we can't forget about peach cobbler for dessert.
Thank you. Welcome.
From our soul food, our Southern hospitality. Peace, peace. I want to appreciate y'all giving me y'all time. Never let no one tell you who you are. This is history you can't get out of a book. This is history you can actually reach out and feel. You have a culture. Southern culture, country culture is indigenous Black Indian culture. It is the culture of the ancient Mississippi mound builders. Peace and respect. American history with Big Chief Topcat.